In the back of the book segment tonight, and I love this issue, electronic breakups are apparently now all the rage. Tabloid reports say that singer John Mayer, Body is a Wonderland, you know, ended his relationship with actress Jennifer Anniston over text message. Charming. But evidently, Mr. Mayer is not alone. More and more people are calling it quits via text or email or voicemail. Joining us now from Boston is Gavin McComber, who is the co-founder of MobileSphere, which came up with a new service called slydial, where you can avoid tough conversations by going straight to voicemail. Gavin, great to see you.
Hey, Laura, how are you?
Now, isn't this just the case of the wimpy guy here who is like, you know, John Mayer? I mean, I know he's a real tough guy, but he comes across to a lot of us as kind of just, come on, just, yeah, you got to do it face to face. The texting, that is so weak.
Well, listen, if he'd used slydial, I think he'd be keeping a little lower profile here.
Well, now, slydial is a service where you go to your website and then you can sign up to go right into someone's voicemail, so you bypass that conversation, which is also really brave. Is that what they do?
Well, slydial's a free voice messaging service. It connects you directly to anybody's voicemail. You don't have to go to our website, actually. You can, to use slydial, you can just dial 267 slydial from any mobile, any phone, actually.
Well, so you say we think it's a voice alternative to text message. It's not a way to avoid difficult conversations, but in fact it is a way to avoid difficult conversations. It's a way to say, hey, look, not me. I don't want to deal with this. And isn't that kind of, in the end, kind of lame? I mean, I see why people do it, but isn't it kind of lame? I mean, would you like to be broken up via someone who goes to text message or one of these other services? I have a feeling if I have a truth detector on you, Gavin, you'd say, no, I'd prefer face-to-face.
Well, look, I think everybody's been a little fixated with the breakup angle with slydial, but you know, this is a service that...
bad breath and everything?
Well, people are using this for all aspects of their lives, whether it's business, everyday tasks, and yes, Laura, covert operations.
Ooh, wait, but is other things, like other bad habits, like office habits, like you take your shoes off in the office and you have stinky feet, I mean, are those the kinds of messages that can go out to people right to the voicemail?
Well, no, we don't send those types of messages. This is a voice messaging service that allows you to just connect in directly to somebody's live voicemail and bypass the conversation.
Right, but if you want to avoid talking to someone, you presumably would want to avoid talking to them face-to-face about these really uncomfortable issues. You say, look, I don't have time to have a face-to-face meeting, but, you know, you gotta do something about that odor. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to figure this out.
Yeah, hey, listen, I think we've all had a time in our lives when we've called somebody and just wished that, just prayed that the call went straight to voicemail.
About 5 minutes ago for me.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, it just was. Now, you have 250,000 subscribers to slydial, which I think it's great business for you. I mean, you came up with an idea. It's a niche service, and it's actually doing well. I find it depressing, but maybe I'm just a throwback. I mean, I just find it, like all these kids are in Starbucks, and they're sitting with each other, and they're on instant messaging, and they're not even talking to the people who are sitting right across the table. They're talking to someone in some other place. I just think we're getting very removed. We're bowling alone, and apparently we're doing everything else alone as well. Mr. McComber, I appreciate it, and congrats on the business, I guess. And that's it for us at The Factor. The Factor continues 24/7 on BillO'Reilly.com. We hope you check that out. And please check out my radio show, The Laura Ingraham Show, and my website, lauraingraham.com. Sign up for my e-blast there. You won't want to miss